Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's Darin. Close the chat here, because I got the chat there. What does this say? Twitch Prime loot? Neverwinter in-game loot? Get the Elite Intern bundle. Nobody... Like, getting an internship is cool, but, like... I don't want to, like, role play as an intern. Weird. Membership included free. What? Am I not? That's weird. Authorize. Link ARC account. Oh, there's the problem. Well, anyway. That's what I get. Hey, Lou. How you doing, man? Got some Coke Zero Sugar in this Nicktoons pint glass with a giant straw. Hell yeah. Do anything fun today? Don't mind me, just filling up my pint glass. Yes. Being a lazy guy's the way to fucking do it. Oh, there is cursing. Someone said to let people know if you're gonna be a cursor. I'm gonna curse. Fudge. Yep. You can say fudge. Alright. Well, we're here to play Planescape. And I'm a little worried about the volume on these. Because I was trying to get the sound to work on my PC coming out of my TV. And I think I could hear shit from the couch coming out of the headphones. Which means these are going to blast me to New Mexico. Well, that's not bad. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, what a theme song right there. Okay, we're at the lower ward. Hey, Ralph.
All right.
All right. All right. Someone stole my skull. Correr. All right, let's see. Kina. Kina's the one I'm not supposed to talk to. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should talk to her. But, like... DACCON seems cool. I didn't talk to Sebastian. You see an older man in elegant robes. He has bright eyes and a warm smile. He gives you a slight bow as you approach. Good day, Cutter. I'm Sebastian. How may I serve you? I'll turn the game audio down a bit. Greetings. Greetings to you as well, Cutter. He stops in mid-sentence as he notices your scars. You see his eyes travel along them and his eyebrows arch in surprise. He returns his gaze to you. I was about to ask what I could do for you, but there is no need. I think I see why you came to me. Came to see me, Cutter. What, are you trying to say you can help me with these scars? He smiles at you and shrugs his shoulders. Perhaps, Cutter, perhaps. He leans forward and begins to examine your scars carefully. He runs a finger along several of them, mumbling to himself. Finally, he looks up at you. Yes, Cutter, I can help you. I cannot cure you, but I can alleviate the worst of your condition. And your price? Ah, yes, the price. He begins stroking his chin and stares at you. You get the impression you are being weighed somehow. He seems to come to some sort of decision. I have a job that you could perform. Go on. I've signed a contract with a certain creature. I'm no longer able to fulfill the contract. It is beyond my abilities. However, the creature will not release me from the contract. Instead, it has threatened me with death unless I fulfill the contract. I don't like the way this is going. Bye. Let me guess, you want me to solve this problem for you? Yes, I cannot do it myself. My reputation demands that I fulfill the contract or face the consequences. I am at your mercy in this regard. Will you help me? What kind of creature are we talking about? An Abishai named Grosick, Cutter. He pauses to gauge your reaction. I know this is a difficult task, but one I think you can handle. Also, the reward I offer you is great. He gestures at your scars. What were you contracted to do? He shakes his head. I cannot reveal that information, Cutter. I am magically bound not to? That is why people come to me. They know that if I accept a contract, it will be handled with discretion. I see an interesting proposal. Will you do it, Cutter? This is fucked up. Like, why would you... I'll give you $1 million if you do whatever I ask. Well, what do you want me to do? I'll tell you if you say you'll do it first. Like, fuck off. It's the stupidest thing to agree to. That said, I think I might agree to it. I need you to kill God. Yes, give me the details.
Updated my journal.
He smiles at you and gives a sigh of relief. Thank you, Cutter. The creature is an Abishai named Grosick. You will need a magic weapon to cause it any harm, so check with some of the shops if you do not own one. A spellcaster can harm it as well. Grosick can be found to the east beyond the siege tower. Am I killing this guy? Siege tower. Yes, over beyond the market. Damn thing just appeared one day several years back. No one knows why, and no one seems able to get inside it to find out. I see. His smile broadens as he gives you a slight bow. Ask away, Cutter. Who are you? I'm Sebastian, a mage of sorts. I do contract work for those who can meet my price. You hesitate to use the word mage. Why? Yes, I'm not a mage, Cutter, but I can perform the art in my own way. I've forsaken the normal studies of magic and followed my own path. He pauses and shrugs his shoulders. It is easier to call me a mage than to argue the point. I understand that. What kind of work do you do? He gives you a slight smile and then shrugs his shoulders. Confidential work, Cutter. I'm known for my discretion in getting deeds done. People come to me with quests. If I can perform them, I do so. If I cannot, I don't. In either case, I keep silent. I had a talking skull and he was kidnapped. Can you help me? He stares at you for some time before answering. A skull. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, I would say that your skull is now in the possession of the Master of the Bones, which means you should get yourself another skull, Cutter. What can you tell me about this Bone Master? He frowns and glances about for a moment. His name is Lothar, and he does not appreciate the attention of others. I know nothing of him and can answer no questions about him. You can actually see a hint of fear in his eyes. Let us speak of another subject, Cutter. Where can I find him? A ruined house somewhere in this ward leads to his demesne?
Domain.
Domain? Land attached to a manor and retained for the owner's own use.
Domain.
Okay. Word solved. Very well. What's going on? What do you mean? Life, Cutter. Life's going on. Alright, see ya. Kill Grosick the Abishai for Sebastian. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll talk to Abishai first and be like, hey, dude. Like, what the fuck? You see a pretty young woman in fine clothes. Her skin lacks the usual yellow tint of the inhabitants of this ward. She appears to be watching 3 nearby creatures with interest. She turns to face you, and an annoyed look crosses her face. Yes, what do you want? Fine. Who are you? My name is Xanthia. She looks you up and down and then frowns. Is there something else you want? What are you doing here? There's going to be a fight, and I want to see it. It should be interesting. A fight? Yes. See the 3 Thokala over there? She points to the 3 hulking creatures with rippling muscles. They're going to try to kill an Abishai. The stupid oafs. I've heard of something called an Abishai. What exactly is it? It's a lower plains creature. A Batazu, I think. She frowns in thought. In any case, Abishai have nasty dispositions. Sharp claws and can cast spells. Very formidable. The Thokala look like they can take care of themselves. Normally, I would say yes. Thokala are very powerful warriors. She smiles slyly and leans in to whisper to you. However, I know something they don't. What might that be? Abishai can only be hurt by magic, she snickers. The Thokala will be slaughtered, I have no doubt of it. She straightens up and watches the Thokala eagerly. How do you know they can only be hurt by magic? She gives you an annoyed look. My husband is very high up in the Harmonium. The Harmonium guards are trained to deal with creatures such as Abishai. That's how I know. My husband told me. Why don't you warn the Thokala? Why should I do that? I'm the one who suggested the fight. Why? My husband tries to better his social standing with his underlings by drinking with them in the local taverns. Last evening he forced me to just such an occasion. Those 3 elves were there, boasting of their prowess as warriors. It was obvious they were in a drunken stupor. When they decided to leave, one of them tripped and fell into the table I was sitting at. She frowns angrily. Most of the drinks at the table spilled into my lap and ruined a very expensive evening gown. So while the Cretan was trying to apologize, I whispered to him that I only accepted the apology of a warrior of stature. If he were truly such a warrior, he'd be able to defeat an Abishai in hand-to-hand combat. You're going to get them killed because they ruined a dress?
Updated my journal.
You obviously do not understand the intricacies behind this situation. She looks at you like you are an idiot child. I was embarrassed and humiliated in front of my husband and his underlings. I see. What can you tell me about this ward? Nothing. Were it not for the fight, I would not be caught dead. I wouldn't be caught dead here. All right. Harmonium officer. Oh, these are the Thokala. Zerb, Gort, and Thorpe. This huge creature stands over 9 feet. Jesus Christ, that's a big boy. Rippling muscles support its massive frame. It seems to be engaged in conversation with 2 similar creatures next to it. Greetings. He turns at your greeting and begins to look about. After a moment, he looks down and notices you. A look of confusion crosses his features. What you want of Zerb? He gives you an apologetic look and shakes his head. Zerb not speak language well. Sorry, you talk Thorpe. All right, thank you. Let's try Gort. Gort greet small one. Gort not speaking well your talk. Sorry, you ask Thorpe. He leers at you and laughs. Greetings. What you want, Smalley? You got question, maybe Thorpe got answer. I've talked to Xanthia. She said you're going to fight an Abishai? That's right. Thorpe and friends Barsh. I've learned that Abishai can only be hurt by magic weapons.
Updated my journal.
Need magic? How you know? I've talked to Xanthia. She told me. Xanthia play Thorpe for a coney. She lie, try to get Thorpe and friends dead. I'm afraid so, Thorpe. Xanthia not deserve apology. Thorpe free from debt to her. Yes, you are free of your debt. Thorpe, thank you. You save life. You save life of friends. He turns to the other Thokala and speaks to them hurriedly. After a moment, all 3 bow to you and each hands you a pouch of coins. Damn. I must be going. Farewell. Should I talk to Xanthia now and be like, haha, bitch? You warned the brute, didn't you? Yes, I did what I felt was right. I will not forget this insult. Good day to you. That doesn't sound good. No, I don't know what you're talking about. Very well, play your games of deceit. Know you this, Burke? Okay, that seems worse. Alright, now it's my turn to go fight a fucking Abishai.
All right.
Byron Pickett? There's so many characters around here. You insult me, sir. Guilt spur. Look at all those townspersons. Man, that Harmonium officer's attire is intense. Let's see. The marketplace. The marketplace. All right. Let's talk to Guilt Spur. You see a florid, boisterous man. He's shouting and carrying on like there's a war that's about to come through. Like he's got something lodged in his intestines. Like he's too excited about something to talk in a normal tone of voice. His rapid-fire delivery makes it difficult to understand him. You, sir, you there. You look like you could use something. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but give me time, and I'll have it figured out on the spot. You need rooms? I've got rooms. You need supplies? I've got supplies. What are you selling? What you selling? He won't buy my negative token? That's fucked. I'm always tempted to sell these charms. They sell for so goddamn much. Sadistic frame. Rooms? This room is small but cozy with a comfortable, if somewhat narrow, bed. Though most people would gain 20 hit points from a full night's rest here, you will awaken fully recovered. Anyone resting will also memorize any spells. So we get to rest? I'd like to. I don't know if I need the... it wouldn't hurt. I don't think anybody... These bandages are so stupid. They're useful, though. Oh, we need to sell all this shit. Bone dagger. Oh, really? So, an enchanted weapon is not the same as a magic weapon, right? Like, I can't just... I mean, maybe I could roll up on the Abishai and just fucking magic missile it to death. Oh, so something enchanted counts enough? Alright, let's sell this, this. And no... I don't think anybody I have can use that. Sell... Got all these charms. Oh well. Are you all rendered mute? Now, what am I, bird? What? Is this like... Oh, okay, now I'm in the marketplace. Okay. I know, I'm gonna have to get Mort back, I think, before I go punch an Abishai. Done. Look at this place. There's Anne's and Alec and all these shoppers. And Karina. Wait, were Mort's teeth magic? Oh yeah, because they become a magical weapon, that's right. I bet enchanted stuff, like, does count. That's because you can tell the teeth to be a magic weapon and then they become enchanted, so that would be perfect. I wonder if we could... I bet we could kill an Abishai. Alright, Karina, what the fuck is up? Stop moving. She wanders about the market and examines everything, but does not make any purchases. You notice that people seem to be avoiding her, but they try not to make it obvious. She flashes you a warm smile as you approach. Hello, I'm Karina. A pleasure to meet you. I have some questions. All right. I'm looking for someone named Lothar or the Master of the Bones. Lothar. I don't know anyone named Lothar. I can't recall ever hearing the name either. Did you say Master of the Bones? That sounds ominous, doesn't it? Why would anyone want to be known by that name? Well, it sounds, well, to frighten people, I guess. Yes, I think you're right. It gives me the chills just thinking about it. Master of the Bones is a rather scary title. I don't think I'd mess with anyone who had that title. Alec over there sells magic things. Are you a mage? You don't look like one, but I guess looks can be rather deceiving. Yes, they wear robes. Yep. Really? That's good to know. I mean, mages scare me, so I want to know what they look like. I guess it's all that power they have, and they can do really incredible things and all. But you don't know what they look like. Warriors and priests and other powerful people just look powerful with all that stuff they carry around that says they are powerful people, but not mages. Okay, this person's amazing. It's true. You can totally tell, like, I'm going to go to the magic weapon store and everything's going to cost real money. It's going to be a bummer. But I'll buy it. Yep. Well, I've been told that I probably talk a bit too much, and, well, people tend to avoid me, and I don't really have any friends or male friends courting me. Sometimes I get lonely. I don't think you're a bad person, Karina. I happen to like you.
Updated my journal.
Really? Thank you so much. I don't know your name. I don't remember my name. What's in a name? It's just nice to know I have a friend. Well, that was cool. Okay, Laszlo? Dude, is it Laszlo from GTA? You see a young boy with pale yellow skin. His clothes are dirty and in need of mending. Currently, he is tending a furnace. He turns and gives a half smile as he sets down his work. Hail! Do you need some help? Aye, I'd be pleased to help you if I could. What is it I can answer for you? Why does everyone seem to have yellow skin around here? It's the sickness, it is, caused by the bad air. What with the smoke and all the factory smogs, it can get pretty hard to breathe easily around here. Some days it's not good to be out when the smogs linger too long. They can scald your eyes right out of the skull, so it's said. I don't know. At times winds come from the spire and blow the city clear of smog, but that's not as often as would be liked. Ladies will, I guess. Don't make much sense, but then little does if you look at it long enough. Know anyone who'd want something like that? Missing a skull, are ya? I'll bet I know what happened to it. In the ward is a fella, a mage or priest to hear tell, who collects heads and put them on his shelves like books. They're dead, but his magics are such he can make them answer questions for him, even though they're in the dead book. Not sure, really. I heard tell he's got his kip in one of the ruined buildings around here, but I've never been there. Others might know, though. Might ask Sebastian about it. Yeah, that sounds right. All right. I know goddamn Sebastian. Market worker. Karina. Who's that? Oh, that's Dawkin. Wonder what Cinder sells. This place stresses me out. Like, so much. Like, there's only 3 or, 5 NPCs or something. You see a large, blustery merchant. He looks to be totally hairless, and his pale yellow skin is scarred as if from burns. He looks at you intently as you approach. Greetings. Greetings, I'm Cinder. I heard about you. You be the scarred, clueless fellow that be going around the wards asking questions. What can I be helping you with? I have some questions. I'd be pleased to answer your questions. About the shop and wares you see here, that is. I'm not no tout, I'm not. I'm interested in spells. Alright. Knock. Alright, Ralph, what are the good spells? Scroll of Tasha's Unbearable Derisive Laughter. Vampiric Touch? Force Missiles? Oh, Remove Curse sounds good. Level 4, though. Cursed items shall no longer afflict you when the spell is cast. It does not remove the curse from the actual item itself, but it allows the person to successfully unequip and rid themselves of the cursed item. Well, everything sounds cool. The collector in me just wants to have a complete spell book. But that's not financially viable. Vampiric Touch. You said it is, right? Like, I think once you get every spell, you win. The spell steals life from the target and transfers it to you. When the player touches a non-undead creature, he drains for every 2 wizard levels he has. Wizard levels? Atlas, what are you doing? You got an itchy nose? Any HP over the normal maximum is treated as temporary hit points. Absorbing damage. Okay. Alright. That's a cool one. What man does not feel their body fill with burning shame when mocked by a woman? Fill the ears of your enemies with the derisive scorn of a woman's laughter. Their bodies shall become clumsy and foolish, easily struck, and confidence shall be leached from their muscles, weakening their blows. Tasha's Unbearable Derisive Laughter. It is. All male living creatures with an intelligence greater than 4 in range of the spell must make a saving throw versus spells. This is a weird... So weird? Just for men only? The skies of the upper plane shed tears when evil is done. These tears can burn even the most armored of foes. The caster chooses any single target within range, then a stream of small meteors rain down. That's a badass spell. 1 meteor for each level of experience, up to a maximum of 10. Wow. So that's AoE. Blur. Knock. With knock. Melf's Minute Meteors. These are such classic, silly spell names. I love them. All locked doors, chests, boxes, or shackles will be unlocked, but it doesn't affect barred gates. In addition, it can only affect up to 2 impediments per spell. Knock sounds good. Give me that knock. I have Magic Missile. I mean... hard to see or touch. Okay. -3 penalty. That's awesome. Alright, let's get Blur. I don't see any Melfs. I kind of like Vampiric Touch a lot. Let's do that. It's a lot of money. Can I not just buy those? Oh, I can't hold them. I don't know. Give them to this guy. There we go. Cool. Done. And, oh, I already had an Elysium's Tears. Or did I just forget to uncheck that? Oh, well. That's a cool one, too. This dude and this dude. I don't know if this would actually happen, but I'm always worried, since you have to put these in your spell book, that they'll fail. Which maybe can happen, but like... Good. And... Circle of Zerthamon. Oh, cool. But like... I don't know if that's what I'd want to do, like... Like, I mean, I do in terms of, like, game mechanics, but, like... I don't know. Would you want your bro to tell you about his religion? I mean... I don't know. I guess if I had a really religious friend, I could just ask them dumbass questions all the time. And then maybe I'd get their magic. That would be fine. Let's see. Okay. That sounds worthwhile. Alright, a couple magic missiles. Look at all this shit. Ice Knife. Good Blur. Blood Bridge. Look at it. Vampiric Touch. Ooh. Oh, man. I think I want that Vampiric Touch. Alright, 2 Identifies, 2 Magic Missiles. That's awesome. Alright. Well, that worked. Let's see. Dialogue.
What is your will?
Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense. Right, because, like... Right, gods are real. There's evidence that gods were real. Magic exists. There are things I would know, Dakon. I will hear you. Can I talk to you about your teachings? Weaponcraft. Can you teach me anything of the art, Dakon? Know that the way of the people is not the same as the art they have come to know. It is not the energy that gives strength, it is knowing the self that gives strength. The teachings of Zerthamon speak of such things. Wow. It's, yeah, and like, Mages and Murder Dads was talking about how it's like this Neil Gaiman American Godsy view of religion, that like, the more people believe in you, I guess however you interpret belief, have faith in you maybe, the stronger you get. And I would say maybe therefore, on some plane, the more real a god gets. But like, that's interesting. So to create a god, you'd have to like convince a bunch of people that they exist, and then they would come to exist? So which came first, the belief or the god? It's definitely the chicken. Would you teach me the way of Zerthamon, Dakon? Do you know what you have asked? The texture of Dakon's blade flows until it becomes as stone. To walk the path of Zerthamon, you must know of the people. The knowing of such things by one not of the people is a difficult matter. There are those not of the people who have heard the way of Zerthamon, but they do not know the way. I want to know of the people and know Zerthamon's teachings. I believe there is wisdom to be learned in such things.
Updated my journal.
Know that I have heard your words, and I shall test them. To learn, you must know the people. To know the people, you must know the unbroken circle of Zerthamon. Dakan holds up the stone disc in his possession, and his spider-like fingers hook into its sides. There is a click, and the plates of the circle slide into a new configuration. He reverses the motion, sealing the stone. Know the first circle of Zerthamon is open to you. Study it, then I will hear your words. I will read the first circle then. All right. Wait, so how do I read? Usable only by Dakan. Seems to use the text as a means of focusing his spell. Do I, like, it says usable only by Dakan, do I just, like, use it? It is made up of a series of interlocking circles that fold out from one another. The complexity of the plates and the intricacy of their links prove the text was constructed by a master artisan. Unlock the first plate as Dakan showed you. You mirror the motions that Dakan made upon the circle, and the plates give way at your touch. That's amazing. That would be a much better Bible. Like, I would just play with it all the time. The rings sliding into it, and maybe that would make me religious. The rings sliding into a new configuration. Upon the rings are a series of symbols. The script is like no writing you have ever seen. It is a series of interlocking geometries. With circles predominating. Why is there a hyphen? Just look at it. Just looking at it, you know the symbols and know you can read them. Read the first circle of Zerthamon. Know that we are the first people. Once all was chaos. The first people were thought drawn from chaos. When the first people came to know themselves, they were chaos no longer and became flesh. With their thoughts and knowing of matter, the people shaped the first world and dwelled there with their knowing to sustain them. I wonder if, like, the word knowing is written in a way that, like, has these asterisks. I doubt it. I'd imagine that's just for effect as the player reads it. But still, like, how is it written? Maybe it's written in, like, some sort of way that, like, you can tell that word is emphasized, but it doesn't have fucking asterisks around it. Yet the flesh was new to the people, and with it, the people came to know themselves. The flesh gave rise to new thoughts, greed and hates, pains and joys, jealousies and doubts. All of these fed on each other, and the minds of the people were divided. In their division, the people were punished. The emotions of the flesh were strong. The greed and hates, the pains and joys, the jealousies and doubts, all of these served as a guiding stone to enemies. In becoming flesh, the first people became enslaved to those who knew flesh only as tools for their will. Know these beasts were the Illithids. The Illithids were a race that had come not to know themselves. They had learned how to make other races not know themselves. They were the tentacled ones. They lived in flesh and saw flesh as tools for their will. Their blood was as water, and they shaped minds with their thoughts. When the Illithids came upon the people were a people no more. The people became slaves. The Illithids took the people from the first world and brought them to the false worlds. As the people labored upon the false worlds, the Illithids taught them the way of the flesh. Through them, the people came to know loss. They came to know suffering. They came to know death, both of the body and mind. They came to know what it is to be the herd of another and have their flesh consumed. They came to know the horror of being made to feel joy in such things. The unbroken circle is the knowing of how the people lost themselves and how they came to know themselves again. All right.
What is your will?
I want to speak to you more about the way of Zerthamon. I learned that your people were once slaves to the Illithids. It seems they committed many crimes. Well, I don't want to fuck this up. Can I? No, I can't quick save. No, I can quick save. Okay, good. Dialogue, Dakan. There are things I would know. I talked to you about your teachings. I read the shit. I learned that your people were once slaves to the Illithids. Oh, really? That's amazing. I hope that companion is amazing, too. Like, or rather, as someone I'd want to have around.
Updated my journal.
Dakan's forehead creases into a frown. Then you have come to know nothing. You are one who hears the words and does not know them. I just try again. Strength lies in knowing oneself. I learned that...
Updated my journal.
Oh, okay. You have come to know the first circle of Zerthamon. You not only see the words of Zerthamon, you have come to know them. Dakan holds up the circle and hooks his fingers around the edges. There is a click, and the plates of the circle slide into a new configuration. He reverses the motion, sealing the stone. Know the second... What's... Am I... Damn it! No. No calling me right now. Stupid Google thing. There. Sorry about that, folks. Know the second... Okay. Study it, then I will hear your words. I will read the second circle then in the meantime. Alright. Man, too many Cokes. I'm getting reverse energized. I say before drinking more Cokes. Never mind, Dakan. Let's move on. Okay. Round 1 done. Let's talk to Anna.
What is it you want then?
I? Didn't I meet you in the hive before I found Farad? Aye, you did. I haven't forgot ya. When I asked about Farad, you told me he was south and west of the mortuary, when he wasn't. Aye, I did, and you'd have done the same if some scarred wreck came to you and asked where he could find your dad. You found him anyway, so don't want to hear you carrying on about it, I don't. What were you doing by the mortuary? It's my territory. I was looking for debtors, I was. Found a walk-in when I did. I see. When Farad went to return the tribute he took from my body, he vanished for a while, then came back. But he never left Ilwyn Court. Do you know where he went? Oh, aye. To hear tell, old Stuttercrutch has got a stash pit somewhere close to him. It's the only reason I can see why he's set up Kip in that filthy, drafty hall it is. Nothing but stinking shadows. Now what are you on about? You planning to bob him? No, I've no cause. Well, good. Yeah, especially you'd imagine in the 90s, like, Dan Castellaneta is a pretty big get for sure. Very talented voice actor. Farad can be daft sometimes, but he's mean as all fiend spit when he gets worked up, and he loves his keepsakes, he does. If he's been at the village for as long as he says, he would have amassed. Well, I know he's never left his hall to get his tribute when he needed it. He wouldn't want to walk far with that lame leg of his, though. But only if you don't watch him careful. He isn't lame, though he puts on a fair show about being weak in the leg. So that crutch of his could be a portal key? Aye, there's a thought. I wouldn't know how you'd use it, though. Maybe you just need to have it. Sheena Easton? Holy shit. I thought she sounded familiar. IMDb.com. Planescape Torment. Chris Avalon. Stars. Jennifer Hale. See full cast and crew. Michael Weiss is the nameless one. Jennifer Hale, Dayanara, okay. Sheena Easton. Eurotrip. All Dogs Go to Heaven too. Okay. Sheena Easton is a familiar name. What the fuck? Oh, Gargoyles? It looks like she, here and there, she still does some voice acting. Yeah, that's right. Oh, wow. Mitch Pileggi is Dakan. That's amazing. Nordum Whistle. Whistle Click? Nordum Whistle Click. Okay, I'll be on the lookout. Definitely some other voices. Interesting. Okay. Well, maybe we'll find out. Can you train me in thieving skills? Tell me a little bit about Farid. He's my dad. Well, not my real dad. He found me when I was a wee girl. He needed a collector to crawl into places and the rest of his fat gullies couldn't swarm, so he took me under his crutch. I didn't think you and him looked much alike anyway. What do you mean by that, then? I mean, that you don't look like each other. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's... I made a simple statement and you twist it like a dagger. A dagger's a dagger, so it is. I don't want to say this, but I think I have to. Aside from the way you carry yourself, you're confident, sensible, and graceful, and that doesn't even take into account your obvious good looks. You have that rich, fire-red hair, those sharp green eyes, and that striking profile. Yeah, it seems so. You're at least twice the greedy corpse pirate that Farid could be, and you have that strange hive smell about you that makes my eyes tear up, and you have that filthy rat-like tail. Well, so that's all I meant when I said... I know. It's so weird. I don't know what that means. Do you just have to roll to, like, fake it? Anna suddenly leans in and she bites you sharply on the neck, giving a soft hiss. Rather than pulling back, she presses closely into you and whispers into your ear. Do you fancy your chances? Her tail begins to lash slowly back and forth, but the rhythm is more hypnotic than angry. You can feel Anna's heart beating fast in her chest and the color rising into her cheeks. You suddenly become conscious of the fact that Anna's skin is smooth, soft. I want to tell you something, and you can't poke fun at me. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. All right. Do you know I like the way you smell? Oh, aye, it drives me barmier than a Chaos Minute does. I see the way you look at me, and I like it. You've got hungry eyes, you do. It makes me afire. Is she fucking with me? I want to bite you soft like around the neck. She teases the side of your neck with her teeth, never breaking skin, and with every whisper you can feel her breath along your ear. Her hand slides up around the back of your neck and tightens, and you can feel her nails digging into her skin. I want to drag me nails along the back of your neck and force you to kiss me. Force? Do you know I can smell you from 50 paces? That smell of formaldehyde pouring off you like one of them dusty shamblers? Maybe if you cleaned yourself up some, you'd be a right prize. I'd make passion with you. Knocked off the spire. Anna, let's not have any more of that, all right? It is. It very much is. I'm a little uncomfortable. Yes. Yes, I do. Oh! I'm like a formaldehyde man. Oh, she's gonna get bummed out. Yes. I really love the let's not have any more of that. Her tail flicking lately. I don't, yes, I do. You don't smell that good, you don't. Man, I should have bit her back. You're right, Lewis. All right, let's go through it again. I guess I can't. You get one shot. I see. Let's move on.
What is it you want then?
I. I should. You gotta shoot your shot. What were you doing by the mortuary? I see. Okay, so you can just always go back to this. Really? No, I'm not gonna rob him. Where does he keep it? Portal key. Maybe we'll find out. Nothing. Another quick save. Talk to Anna one more
What is it
time.
you want then?
Tell me a bit about Farid. I didn't think you and him looked much alike anyway. I mean that you don't look like each other. I made a simple statement. I'm tempted to try the lie. But why would, I mean... Oh, I can't read all this again. All right. Grab her, bite her back. You grab Anna, and before she can squirm free, you bite her lightly on the neck. As your teeth touch the skin, Anna hisses loudly, clawing like a cat, and tears away from you. I was only teasing you, you scarred vampire. Leave off. Despite her protestations, however, her face is flushed, and she's breathing heavily. And watch your mitts next time. You making me red, Yar. It is. I don't... You bite me, I bite you. I'll do what I please, so I will. You just keep your mitts off of me, you hear? Okay. And all of this in the middle of the marketplace. So... Whew. What's up, Anzy? Oh, he just runs behind the counter. I have no idea either. We do. We need the official strategy guide. Greetings. I have some questions. Oh, we have to romance Nordom Whistleclick. I'm looking for someone named Lothar. I wonder if there are any gay romance options. Or, I don't know, like, I doubt it, but could you and Mort, like, have a romance? Like, that would be incredible. What's the furnace used for? The furnace does nothing other than teach my lazy boy responsibility. That boy's always yapping and talking and such. Reckons himself a scholar and don't know the value of real work. If you have serious questions, well, he may be better to ask than me. Okay. Need to buy some weapons. Let's see. Sell this hammer. I probably don't need... Well, might as well... I don't know. Really? So you can romance Dekon? Theoretically? Like if you get to know him well enough? I hope that's the last chapter of his book. Huh. Do you mean currently that's the only option? Or that's the only other male person that could go with you? What about the fire mage guy? Hope I can romance him. Things will get steamy. Sorry. Nope, don't do that. That's interesting. Don't want to romance fire guy? Yeah, he did kind of seem like a dickhead. Oh, wow. I guess if I can just... Huh. I'm curious now, Ralph. Well... Arms for sale. I guess let's go talk to Alec. Yeah, yep, just run behind. So he's a witcher. I'm interested in what you have for sale. Ooh, cool. Having these blood charms is handy. I wonder how many I can stack. 27. Wow. Oh, clot charms was what? Oh, okay. I have clot charms. I don't have blood charms. Let's see. Clot charm. Base price 50 copper. It's where that you can find a bunch of them. Huh. Blood charm. Maybe let's get some more blood charms. What's this fucking guy doing? Does he only have the one? Oh no. So I have 5. I don't know, let's buy 10. I don't know if I need any more of these things. Thrice blind charm. These are weird. Essentially using the same spell and glyphs as his predecessor, the Magus Shield is better able to focus the energy. Huh. Oh, I got some shamanic rods. Oh, look at this shit. Of a displacer beast. Cool. Wow. Cool, I'll buy one of those. Nice. Come on over here, Cutter. He's just got some bronze shit, so I'll put it on him. Cool. AC1, that's pretty good. What the fuck else did I... Oh, I bought some blood charms. Cool. Got all the healings. And a heart charm. I don't know if I should, like, split those up so everybody has their own or something. Alright. Enough with this fucking place. To the lower ward, okay. What's up, Drixel? Oh, dude, he's named? You see a tall man in plate armor. The armor is of unusual construction with spikes flaring from the shoulders, elbows, and forearms. He nods at your approach. Good day, citizen. Greetings. Have some questions? Certainly, citizen. Who are you? I'm Harmonium Guard Drixel, citizen. I keep the peace here at the market. Our belief is simple. We are the light. We are the way. We are order. We are truth. He steals his expression. There wasn't even a question of me joining them. You see, some Burks talk about doing battle with chaos to restore order and harmony. But they haven't got the stones to do anything about it. The Harmonium, we take action. We keep order on Sigil streets and on the plains. Go on. And we don't keep order with words. We fight, and fight hard to maintain and enforce order. Cross-traders, Knights of the Post, Indepts, Anarchists, Zausatex, Tanari Fiends, all had best beware the Harmonium's shadow. Chaos can only exist in an air of tolerance. He's intolerant of disorder? Nothing. They're not part of the truth. Alright, dude. Thank you. Alright, I'm out of here. Oh, wait. First, I wanted to check. Let's see. Inventory. So this is enchanted. This is enchanted. And these are enchanted. So we should be able to fuck up a... what? Illithid? No, one of those dragon guys. Look at that thug. Oh, what's in here? Nothing. A wrecked house. Well, I'm looking for Bone Thug, so let's see if he's in a wrecked house. Wow, it's a pretty nice house. The unusual window allows some light to filter into the room. It casts strange colored shadows across the walls. I feel like there should be a portal here. Okay, I can go downstairs. What does this say? They're now just flotsam. Uh-oh. Thank the powers you're here, Chief. Get me out of here. What are you doing up there? Should I just say why? That'd be a funny response. Let's see. Why? Those were-rat vermin nicked me and brought me here. Come on, boss. We gotta get out of here. This place is bad news. Why don't you just float down? I don't know. You look cozy up there with all the other skulls. I can't. I've tried. Come on, get me down before... Oh, you motherfucker. A flash of light and smoke blinds you for a moment, and a withered old man stands before you. Have we visitors, Skull? Oh no. Do not offend this blood boss. He'll deadbook you faster than you can spit. Greetings, traveler. Who might you be to enter Lothar's humble salon without invitation? You've kidnapped my friend. Give him back. My pardon, sir, but you seem to have something that belongs to me. Ah, yes? What might that be? My friend Mort wound up on your shelf. You want the chattering skull with half the grace and manners of any ordinary creature. Give me a greater skull in return if you wish it back. I do not need to bargain for something that is already mine. He was never yours or anyone's to begin with. Where can I find a greater skull? Move aside the divan in the center of the room and pass through the portal on the eastern wall and the chambers below to the catacombs. The portal will remain active for your return. In the catacombs, many skulls. One of great value lies within the interred crypts of the Dustmen, beyond the drowned nations. Bring that skull to me, as my were-at minions have failed to do, and I will see to it that your friend is returned to you. Perhaps I shall even answer some questions for you. He's talking about the tomb I went in, like the puzzle tomb where I kept fucking dying. I've been to the tomb you speak of. It's empty.
Updated my journal.
The tomb was so well trapped, so well defended from scrying magics, that it was a challenge even for me. There must be some explanation for this, and you will provide it to me. Go through the portal in the chambers below and seek the answer. It was my own tomb? He does know the deep fucking lore. I don't know what... I mean... I believe it was a trap to discourage the grave robbers who prey on such crypts. Well, okay, let me reread this. There must be some explanation for this, and you will provide it to me. Go through the portal... Seek the answers? What? He wants me to go anyway? There is some merit in what you say, yet there is something about that crypt that spoke of much promise. I will think on this, and I encourage you to do the same. Bring me another skull then, and our agreement shall be as before. Do not try to deceive me with just any skull either. I am something of a connoisseur. Return when you have something of value to me.
Updated my journal. Stronger.
Okay. I think I sold my were-rat skulls. Also, I don't think he'd want those. What? I wonder what fucking skull he wants. I mean... Skull connoisseur? This strangely shaped skull emits a high-pitched chitter before it speaks to you. I remember there was a skull that was like... I think. That was a good one, but I was like, why the fuck would I want this? Oh, fuck. I don't want to take that skull. That's such a good skull, though. Oh, man. Like the silent one, right? Who are you? I'm Goatscomb. I was a were-rat. How many were-beasts are there, anyway? Oh, a great number. Ravens, wolves, bears, badgers. The Silent King would be a good skull to get, but I don't think I can sneak in there, can I? And plus, there's those giant skeleton guys. Does this game... I mean, this was made after Baldur's Gate, but... Like, what is there... If they were talking about on Mages and Murder Dads? Wolf wares? Like, they're not just werewolves, but they're wolf wares, and they're like, extra brutal? How do you kill a werebeast? Killing a lycanthrope is easy. Just find a silver or magic weapon and stick 'em. Normal weapons don't work so well, though. Was the time I got folks to shoot me full of arrows. Didn't do nothing but sting. I look like a porcupine. That's silly. Bones of the Night? This doesn't seem safe. He would be so pumped if I brought him the Silent King skull. Wolves that have been cursed to become human-like. Okay, I didn't realize that it was that well thought out. I thought there was like, I don't know, they're like super werewolves, so switch the words around. What the fuck is this? Huh. I'm a little worried that I'm going to run into the were-rats and they'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'll have to fight them. Not that I can't kill some were-rats, but like... Oh, no, they're good. There's Mantuok? Oh, yeah, didn't I talk to Mantuok earlier? Hey, dude. You see a half-man, half-rat hybrid. Its red eyes gleam with a certain cunning, and the voice that issues from its mouth is oily and insinuating. So, a biped comes slinking into the nest of Lothar's servants. What do you want, man, and where do you intend to go? Step lightly, intruder, and speak the truth to Mantuok. Yes. If you go to the many as one area, he'll throw you in the prison. There's good shit in that prison. Send a hairless one to do the job of the kin. Impossible. Nonetheless. Begone then, and return when the skull is in your hands. Have you a skull yet? Not yet, but I'll be back with it. Fuck is that? Like a harpoon gun? Weird. So much trash that I can't do anything with. I wish I could bring him the many as one skull. Just doesn't make any sense. You're not gonna let me pass, dude? Come on. Come on, bud. Is she poisoned? Huh. Like... Weird. Alright, I won't go that way. I guess I should level up at some point. +1 fist. This is the best way to do this, one at a time. And... Look at that cutie. Thief level. So fighter is the next one that'll level up. Okay. Well, we got a while. Alright, now you nameless one. Mage. Nice. Accept. Uh-oh. Charisma time. Your charisma is of heroic proportions. You possess genius level intelligence. Cool. Should I get my wisdom up? Well, I like high charisma and intelligence, but I don't know, maybe I'll do wisdom the next time. Just split it all up. Hey, Palace. Yes, Torment is great. Alright. Looks like there is a focus on charisma and intelligence here, so I'll just keep those. Keep working on those. Intelligence increased permanently. How you doing, Palace Athena? Is there anywhere else I can go around here? Huh. Well, that one were-rat wouldn't let me through. Good. Good to see ya. Bones of the Night. Okay, that's a good idea. It's like, I mean, if I could choose my own stats, I would choose wisdom, charisma, and intelligence. Why do you disturb my rest? There's been so much happening of late. And while I welcome the sensation, I must confess to desiring this sense of quiet. I haven't been playing a ton. I generally do like a couple hours at a time. But I am sort of like going through it kind of slow. I know it's going to probably take me a whole year to finish the game, but I don't mind like taking it in, taking my time. What can you tell me about Lothar? Nothing that he's not willing to tell you himself. Since I don't trust these other skulls not to inform on me, should I say something out of line, I simply won't say anything. Before you ask, yes, I'm that scared of him. What can he possibly do to you? There's a remarkable amount of pain one can feel without nerve endings. Not all pain is physical, and not all emotions mental. Those are sensations I do not care to duplicate. This interview is at an end. Farewell. Yikes. Have you come to learn of truth? I have truth aplenty. I am Stern, one of the great practitioners of personal peace through intensive redirection of hostilities. You mean you're a wizard, an assassin, and a poisoner. However you choose to define it, Grim Scalp. Stern turns his attention back to you. I was the best of the lot, so it said. What happened to you? Funny you should mention that. I had a black book given to me in order that I might puzzle out its secrets. I unlocked its power for a terrible price, one I would gladly pay again, and sharpened my edge considerably. Little did I realize that the book would betray me to another, a mewling rat thing that overwhelmed me in a wave of rodents and tore the flesh from my living bones. Living bones? The rat went through a series of disciples, each of them betrayed by the book, until it wound up in the possession of a rat man, Mantuok. If you find this book, accept its powers and be rid of it before you suffer the same fate. My thanks. What can you tell me of Lothar?
My journal.
What can I tell you of Lothar? I will tell you nothing. Even this bare existence is better than the oblivion he promises should I speak his secrets. Come on, you can tell me. You get the distinct impression Stern Skull is sneering at you, and gain merely your friendship? Bah! There's nothing you can offer me, no service nor item that will impel me to betray Lothar to you. Begone. I will not. Jeez. How do you lock a shelf? Alright, I'm gonna try, well, shit, out of curiosity's sake, I'm gonna attack Lothar. I didn't... Soa is a head. That's not really a skull. I guess there's a skull in there. So can I not attack him?
Don't let it end like this.
Did he just one-shot me? He just, like, cast death on me?
Through a shredder.
Well, I didn't actually want to do that. I just wanted to see what would happen. Yeah, I guess magic, for sure. Magic can do anything. Okay, well, let's see what happens if I give him Soego's head. Cool. A Dustman missionary and spy, eh? This will be satisfactory. His fingers twist through an arcane gesture. Your friend will be waiting for you above ground where you came in. Have your answers from me. I have many questions. Keep it quick, scarred one. I cannot tarry all day. Wow, these are fucking questions. Why am I immortal?
Updated my journal.
Your mortality, your soul, if you will, that which allows you to live and die, is gone from you. It was stripped from you by magical means, by the night hag Ravel Puzzlewell. He made that name up. Your mortality is the key to your existence. When you find it, you will find your answers. Tell me about this Ravel. Ravel Puzzlewell is an enigma, even among the night hags. Some would call her barmy, others say she plays a deeper game than any can see through. She is evil through and through, making the fiends you'll see in the area seem positively divine when compared to her. She's out of the reach of men now, thank the powers, for she was mazed by the Lady of Pain. Oh, fuck. Mazes are like pocket dimensions, small places between places. To reach one, you need to find a portal and a key. I do not know where the door or the key are. Perhaps you should seek some of your old acquaintances. You've certainly left a trail of them behind. They will find you, no doubt. Pray they mean you well. Perhaps you should visit the Civic Fest Hall. They have many answers there. What did Revel do?
Updated my journal.
She was a maker of toys and puzzles, a solver of problems that didn't need solving. She decided that Sigil, the cage, was the largest puzzle box of all, and set herself to undo it, to let in the armies of fiends at her disposal, no doubt, to upset the balance of the city and turn the entire burg into a charnel house. Pray to any power you hold dear with thanks she did not succeed. Force her to return my mortality.
Knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Good work, Zerth. Man, now I can only hear Mitch Pileggi. Heck yeah. You again? What do you want from old Lothar now? I've given you and your skull friend and your answers. Your skull friend and your answers. I warn you, I haven't all day to attend to you. I wish to avail myself of your healing prowess? Why have I lost my memory? It is a side effect of losing your mortality. What did she do? She's a maker. Okay, same shit. Alright. One more time. What does this do? Is this just like he'll do these things? Or am I buying... Like, I'm not buying scrolls to learn these. Huh. Aid. So I'm buying aid. Oh, cool. He sells charms? Hold undead, remove curse. Speak with dead. I think I have something similar to that already, though. Ooh, priest. Okay. So he's a priest. These are probably all priest spells. Okay. All right. Remove curse and even hold undead are a bit pricey. Yeah, he doesn't want you to buy or to sell anything. Okay.
I'm gone.
Two grinning skulls? I think I've seen you before, stranger. Where have you seen me? Cursed. Gate town to carcery. It's true. Yeah, it doesn't give a fuck. What was I doing there? What were you doing there? You were babbling something about some Burke trying to kill you and wandering into all the wrong places. Well, you were obviously barmy and all, so me and some friends rolled you. Stuck a shiv in you and divvied up your stuff. It was right after that I was betrayed, but not before I hid some of that stuff. What can you tell me of Cursed? What are you, clueless? It's a gate town on the rim of the Outlands. The doorway to the prison plane of Carcery. It's a place of backstabbers and traitors, and it's full of schemes as a Batazu's undergarments. Full of schemes as a okay. Being right next door to Carcery's apt to change a burg's nature. I wouldn't be surprised if the town were about to slide over. What do you mean? When a gate town's beliefs get too much like the plane it borders, the force of that belief is enough to make its bordering plane swallow it whole. Happens all the time, at least when the anarchists are involved. Capital A anarchists. Tell me about the anarchists. We are a secret society, cells of members who work alone or through directives passed through the network of informants and leaders who remain hidden. Our goal is to tear down the power structure, to free people from the lies of politicians and powers, to let all lead their own lives of their own volition. We worked in secrecy, and changed our routines constantly to avoid infiltration. My time was decades ago, and so all the secrets I know are no longer valid, except for the faces I can remember, and even those men must have changed by now. It's a society you belong to thrived. If a society you belong to thrived on intrigue, infiltration, and the hatred of the established power mongers, you'd be careful too. It's not paranoia when they really are out to get you. In our line of belief, someone involved in a triple cross is an amateur. The skull regards you evenly for a moment. I think I'm done speaking with you. Farewell. All right. Okay, now I want to see what happens if I bash these things. I probably just get killed. He did something. What? Where is Mort? Well, oh, Mort's upstairs. That's right. He said that.
I'm gone. Forced it.
Huh, just generic skulls. That's, well, at least I know that. I don't want to bash. Can I go upstairs? Dude, such a bed. Okay. This is the bedroom I want when I have a house. Yeah. That's Atlas. Hey, Atlas. You a good boy? He is. He's a good boy. Let's see. Anything cool to look at in here? No? Dude, Atlas would be so stoked on this bone room.
I'm gone.
Damn it. Well, you know what we gotta do.
Forced it.
Open.
Uh-oh, did I piss someone off? Such a ribcage bed. That kind of looks like Atlas's current bed, you know, he just like keeps all his things to chew on in there. Yeah, I know, bash it.
Forced it.
Open.
There's nothing in these locked containers. What the fuck? Okay. Well, I guess that's it. There's probably a portal in here or some shit, but... Alright. Okay, let's go hang out with Mort.
Done.
Oh, so Mort's like surface level? Hey, dude.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
So much. What do you know about the Night Hag Revel? Well, she's a night hag, and she was definitely barmy enough to make you immortal of all people. I mean, she could have chosen me. Still, anyone addled enough to lock blades with a Lady of Pain isn't someone we really want to find. Why didn't you tell me about that extra line of tattoos on my back? I figured it was wash. Alright then, let's go. Well, that's simple enough. Okay. Got our dude back. I say we go fight an Abishai. And then I'll get my scars healed. And then I can do some smooching to Anna. I mean, really, after you smooch Anna, I think it's game over. Like, good end. What else is there to do? The marketplace. This wrecked building looks a little out of place here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, isn't that how you make babies? You just do some kissing and then a baby shoots out? Lenny? Sorry, Lenny, I didn't mean to take your shit. You can't determine what this odd device is. Yeah, he's so shameless. No smooches? Okay, I refuse to romance then. Pallas Athena deems it so. You see a pharaoh-looking young man in shoddy clothes. His eyes dart about as he scans his surroundings. He notices your approach and begins eyeing you warily. He looks you up and down, then glances about, returning his attention to you. He gives you a wicked grin. You'd best have a good reason for disturbing Lenny Burke. Have some questions? I ain't no tout. Go find one. You best push off before I have to bleed you. Alright, alright. Hey, perps. Okay, I will explore my sexuality as well. Thank you. I'm sure we'll come in contact with Lenny again. To the upper ward. The coffin maker? Alright. Looks like this area sort of ends. Yeah, I'm sure. It must be late as hell, or early as hell, where you're at, perps. Hope you're doing okay. I appreciate you stopping by, as always. I didn't talk to Byron Pickett. Come on, Byron. You see a well-dressed middle-aged man. He seems to be scanning the crowd with a practiced eye. He notices you approach and gives you a quick once-over. He smiles at you and gives barely a perceptible nod. I am Byron Pickett, moneylender. May I help you? Moneylender? Yes, I cater to the needs of merchants. Want to start a business? Keep one afloat that's down on its luck? Or perhaps expand a business? In either case, you come to me for the funds. I doubt that you are a merchant, sir, so what can I do for you? I'm a merchant. It doesn't say lie, either. It's just, you just fucking tell him that. I guess I've sold things. What is this place? If you mean the ward in general, it's called the lower ward. If you mean this particular locale, it's the open-air market. An excellent market that caters to just about every need. Okay. He pauses to think for a moment before continuing. Nothing exotic is available. These sods cannot afford such items, but a good market nonetheless. What a boring guy. I guess I should tell him I'm a merchant. Have you completed your quest? No, I'm working on it. Just...
This air's making my skull itch.
It's not how you live, but how you live it. Okay. This is a duster, I think. You see a sickly Githzerai woman. She is hunched and bent, and her constant coughing is obviously a source of pain to her. She holds a handkerchief that is practically soaking with blood, tissue, and phlegm to her face. She spies you and hisses. Greetings. Speaks a few mumbled words to Dakan. Dakan glances at you and says she cannot understand your speech. She says she is dying. What the... just the most evil thing. Is there anything we can do for her? Know that she will not recover. I can put her out of her misery. That is all. As a Zerth of the people, it is my responsibility to provide an alternative. Then be merciful, Dakan. Well? Dakan draws his blade and waits for the woman to prepare herself. She touches the unbroken circle of Zerthamon he wears for a moment, and her face is stoic. His blade is a blur, and when he's completed the stroke, she lies bleeding on the hard stone of Sigil's streets. Jeez, to say well struck?
Updated my journal.
Good. Got paid for it. Jesus, that was dark as fuck. Wait, who aggroed me? What the fuck? Why is this shadow after me? I mean, did I take too goddamn long? Wait, this happens? Everybody go here. And, I have this on my character. You can command them to stand still for a few precious seconds. Yeah, I do. I just didn't know that was a thing that would just happen by me dicking around. I assumed, like, video game. Dick around. It acts as a ward. It will not prevent shadows from attacking, but the shadows will find it more difficult. Turning it over gives you some... Can I use... Like, there's no use. I can't, like... Oh, I can. Okay. Did it miss? Did it just fucking miss? Okay, good. Oh, so okay, that wasn't that bad.
Done.
420. Smoke it up. Are there more? Oh, fuck. That was horrifying. Those things have been going around just killing everybody. I was really worried. Alright, okay. Well, I'm keeping that disc in my fucking... Oh, see you, Perps. Thanks for stopping by. Always good to see you. I love these barks so much. Oh. The man has rough, leathery skin with a pale yellow cast and gaunt features. His face is angular, his nose is small and highly placed, and his ears taper to points. A tracery of tattoos and scars cover his body. He's dressed in strange, gaudy leathers that look more ornamental than combat-ready. His eyes are like two small black stones, and they track you as you approach. Before you reach him, Dakan pauses. I would caution you against speaking to this Githyanki. What's a Githyanki?
Updated my journal.
Githyanki and Githzerai were once a common stock. We were slaves and food for the Illithids, mind flayers. Okay, I thought Illithid sounded familiar. Who devoured our lives in order to succor their own. One of our ancestors, the warrior queen Gith, led us to victory against the Illithids, and we escaped. We have waged unending war on the Mind Flayers ever since. However, there was disagreement over the future of our people. Upon the blasted plains, our leader, Zerthamon, made the pronouncement of two skies, and steel was bared. One race became two. It is a rift that cannot be crossed peacefully. We'll let it go then. Let's go. Alright. Darin? Wow, it's fucking Darin. You see a boisterous auctioneer. He's very animated and does a lot of shouting, yelling, and stomping. He seems to have a tendency toward melodrama and makes a lot of strange facial expressions as he waves his arms. This game is getting meta. I don't like having found myself. Not that I'm an auctioneer, but everything else sounds right. Well, I guess I don't stomp much. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm just so tall I have to stomp. He glances at you and motions to the crowd that he's taking a break. Well, 1,000 greetings do I bestow on you, sir. He does a double take when he notices your scars. You know, I take one look at you with my discerning eye, and I see a man in the market for some healing charms. Have any charms? He gives you a shocked look and gestures grandly at himself. Do I, Darin, have any charms? He pauses for effect. No, sir, I do not. However, don't let that fact discourage you. I have plenty of other items for sale. He points to the rear of the auction block where a group of people stands in chains. You sell slaves? No, sir. These are indentured servants, not slaves. For the most part, they are guilty of minor crimes. The proceeds from their sale go toward paying their debt to the city. After their term of servitude, they will be free citizens once again. Still sounds like slavery to me. I don't concern myself with such thoughts. My task is to sell their contracts as given by the courts of sigil, and collect a percentage for my efforts, you understand. What crimes did they commit? I don't know for certain, but I would guess theft, assault, or not being able to pay their debts. Those are the most common transgressions. I see. Can you tell me about Sigil? The glorious city of gold, city from which all doors leave, and all doors lead to. You cannot be told about Sigil, you must experience her. I don't like Darin. Which fits, actually. Is that... okay, that's the guy. How much for the child? The best fucking barks. Siege tower, print shop, warehouse. Kill an Abishai named Grosek. He said where he was, and I know he said he's past the siege tower. There he is. There's Grosek. Alright, let's try and talk to him. You see a reptilian creature with a snake-like body, 4-clawed feet, leathery wings, and a draconian head. The scales covering its body are a vile shade of green. The creature stands upright on its hind legs, balancing on it with its prehensile tail. As you approach, its eyes narrow to slits, and it begins to hiss. The air around the creature begins to radiate heat, and its scales take on a pale sheen. It gives you a hungry look and appears ready to strike. Suddenly it releases a flurry of hisses and relaxes its stance a bit. Go, Grosek no talk, told wait. Sebastian sent me. The creature relaxes a bit and the air grows cooler. It holds out a clawed hand to you. Give Grosek information. What information? It's hard to read facial expressions on a reptile, but you are certain that Grosek is rather annoyed with you. His tail begins to lash furiously and the air grows warm again. No question. Give Grosek information or die. Grosek then take information from body. I need to know. I run errands intended. He glares at you for a moment while he thinks. Finally, he gestures at a nearby tower. Siege tower. How get inside? Sebastian say he divine way. Now give. Oh, I'm sorry.
Updated my journal.
It appears ready to strike. He opens his mouth to reveal several rows of razor-sharp teeth. No, Gross, I think you lie. Give information now. Grossick, kill quick, not slow. Not give, Grossick, take time. Remove insides, let you watch. Wait, I don't have the information you want, but I know something that I think is worth my life. Grossick cocks his head to one side and glares at you. He seems lost in thought for a moment. Grossick, listen. Information good, you live. Not good, you die. Grossick, give word. Sebastian can't fulfill your contract. He sent me here to kill you.
Updated my journal.
Grossick stares at you for some time, then releases a stream of frustrated hisses. He begins to flex his claws and his tail lashes back and forth. You notice a barbed stinger appear from the tip of his tail occasionally. Yes, information good. Grossick, give word, you live. Grossick, thank. Grossick, go now. Need talk, Sebastian? Well, let's go see how that fared. Okay, he's dead. It is a resolution. Battle axe of quality. I like quality. Well, that's one way to do it. Okay. Now I know he wants to find out how to get in. So I know because of multiple timelines that he wants to find out how to get in here. Siege, okay. I don't see any way into the siege tower. There must be a portal somewhere.
I'm gone.
You are not gone. I don't know. How hard is he to kill? Here, let's talk to him again. Hi. Sebastian sent me. No, Sebastian sent me to kill you. Okay.
I'm working on this thing. What's up?
Oh, you don't have the magic teeth anymore, dude. Fucking dork. Why can't I move him? He's gonna hold the bone charm because he's a bone boy. And this frame, and this other thing. What are these for? Oh, they do magic missile. Let's use this too instead of, I don't know. Why do I even have these? Alright, now we go here and we equip the magic teeth.
Hey,
Tooth equipped. They're still enchanted, which is good. And Skull Mob. That's awesome. Well, I'm just going to use Litany.
a perfectly good waste of arms and legs.
Everybody attack Grossick. Are we hitting him? Yeah, we're doing good.
Damn it.
Nice.
I'm gone.
I feel bad killing him, but he was so ready to aggro. I guess he didn't need much in terms of things. Well, let's go see what Homeboy says. This appears to be a siege tower. Is there really no entrance? I mean, there must be an entrance. Is this the entrance? Siege tower. That's like the marketplace. Hey, dude. Yes, and I've come for what is due me. One moment, Cutter. He gazes into it for a moment before returning his attention to you. I cannot thank you enough, Cutter. I shall live up to my part of the bargain. Are you ready? It is done, Cutter. Dude, charisma +2? I'm just such a fucking manipulative fuck now? Thank you.
Updated my journal.
Never mind. Oh, wow, just nothing now? Wrong. I feel bad killing that guy. 20 charisma? Your charisma is such that... That's amazing. Okay. I guess I'll take it. I mean... I still look the same, but like... Favorite spell, Magic Missile. Excuse me. Strongest creature killed were-rat. I mean, I like the charisma bonus, like, a lot, but I do feel bad having killed that guy. Like, I tried to talk to him, but Ralph, what's the most moral thing to do?
This air's making my skull itch.
I'm with you, man. Here, let's go to some of these other places in here. Yeah, it's right. That's true. He's like a devil from the devil plane. He was an aggro dickhead. Okay, I'm fine with it. How much for the redhead? What's the warehouse? Okay, I'm okay with it. Wait, was that... Oh no, that was a guy, like a guy behind something. I was like, is that a ghost? I thought I saw a ghost. Maybe it was a ghost. Warehouse. What is there? There's warehouse and print. What, the print shop? Yeah, in this, holy shit. Lena. Okay. Well, I'm almost at a couple hours of streaming, so... And I got Mort back, which is a success. So I'm going to save here. And we'll do some more 4 p.m. PST Thursday. Cool? Yeah, I love this game. I'm stoked to keep playing through it and, you know, looking at it. You know, taking my time with it. It makes me happy. So yeah, we'll play some more Thursday. Yes. Thanks for joining me, everybody. I put up archives of all my streams on YouTube. youtube.com/DarinIsAwesome. And I don't know what else. What else is there to know? I appreciate you hanging out with me. It's always fun. We'll play Planescape some more Thursday. Thanks for watching. See you, Lou. See you, Ralph. Thanks for coming, Palace Athena. Perp stopped by for a bit.